VP, this is the exact same indicator as this other one. Shut up. Die already. And on that note, happy Thursday, everybody. It is the Indicator Profile Series. One day late. I've been sick all week. I usually get sick once a year, and this is it. But we're on the downside of it. We're feeling good. And thank you for joining us here for the HLC Trend indicator. Let's go ahead and get right into it. If you're new, welcome. This is the #1 indicator channel in all of YouTube. Always was, will always be. But we do things a certain way. So if you got a bunch of basic questions, don't waste our time with them here. Go here instead. NoNonsenseForex.com. Read the first page, watch the first video, and get started. It's going to take a little while, but it will be worth it. Now, for those of you who've already done all that, let's go ahead and get into the specs for the HLC Trend indicator. The year is going to be 2019. This will be a confirmation indicator. This will be a 2 lines cross indicator. And as far as being a good exit indicator, 2 lines cross indicators certainly can. I just don't know. I'm way behind this week because I just haven't felt like doing anything. So that's kind of where we are. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now, as I alluded to in the intro, you may have seen indicators that look like this in the past. We've done a lot of indicators on this channel, on this series, and so you're going to see a bit of carryover as far as overall look and aesthetics go. But for posterity, when the green line crosses and closes above the red, that is your signal to go long, and vice versa, when the red crosses and closes over the green, that is your signal to go short. Now, the blog for every indicator we do can be found down below in the description. And in the blog, Dan shows other indicators that we've done that do look like this one. But if you actually do the work and you read the blog, you'll see that the calculations are very different. And if you plug them into your system, you should get quite different results. Maybe not completely different results, but they will be different. And so instead of going in the comment section and saying that this is just like another indicator when it's not, take the 3 or 4, whatever that you think are similar to each other, or 2, and find which one works the best and just simply use it. That is the whole point of the Indicator Profile series. But this one did produce awfully good results. We need to go ahead and take a look at that before we do understand that these tests were done a while back in some cases. This one was done before the big Bitcoin run-up that we have seen recently. So just remember that as we go forward. But no matter what you see, it doesn't matter. All matters how it performs in your system. So you need to go do that. The ones that have comments on the actual results are the people who I know don't test these in their system. But that's what it's all about. Now, if you need help, we got you down below. There's a link to my automation blog that has an embedded video showing you how to test this yourself on the MT4 strategy tester. Now, this is also available for MT5. Some of these are available for TradingView. And recently, some of the ones that were not available for TradingView have been converted into TradingView indicators by our community. So periodically check the comments section. Now, we've had some really good work done in the last few weeks by our own traders, converting these into TradingView. I know that's a big deal for some of you. But also, like I said before, you're going to want to see the blog. This gives you the tweak settings that I don't show you here, and the calculations and the history and all the extra stuff you might want to know about this indicator that I don't show you here. Dan also has a YouTube channel where he shows this indicator moving in real time, so you know it doesn't repaint, and always includes a few more informational tidbits that I do not. Now, we do accept indicator submissions here. We had a really good one last week. If you want to do it yourself, there's a special email address you can send that to. Again, I keep having to harp on the commenters here because you do a lot of things wrong. Do not talk about indicators in the comments section. We're not going to do anything with those. If you have one you want to profile, we give you the link down below for that. And the most popular place in all of the worldwide web information superhighway interwebs, it is a link to the indicator library where you can download the HLC Trend indicator and every indicator we have done here on the Indicator Profile series. Let's go ahead and move into the results, starting with the EURUSD, and they're strong. Just like with indices, we tend to use the overall return of the S&P on average. as kind of a baseline. It's a really lofty baseline though, yet we've been seeing lately some of these indicators that go over it. And that's just really good. A bit more lower on the total trades. But if that suits your style, this is a really good indicator to test out. Moving over to gold. Gold has been stronger. This is about what we've expected to see from gold. And this is currently what we're seeing here. Really nothing too spectacular. Even though those results are really great, if you're a fan of this series, you know that this is pretty much what we've been seeing in gold. Gold is a great pair to trade. Everybody out there who can should be. Moving over to the S&P, again, if you use that 11% as the benchmark, this is already going over it. A bit higher amount of trades this time on the tweaks, and even higher on the 4-hour, which is nice to see too. 4-hour had its time in the dirt, but looks to be finally coming out of it. Now on Bitcoin, strong, but what you're about to see, I think, if what we're seeing now with the indicators we're testing is any indication, you're going to see some pretty bananas results coming up soon with Bitcoin. This is really good, but keep in mind this is before the past run-up we've seen. You go ahead and add that run-up to these results, and you're going to see some pretty crazy ROIs coming your way real soon. I just want to warn everybody because they are a bit out of control. But again, for your starting confirmation indicator, the indicator you're going to base everything else off of, to have this type of results right off the jump is awfully good. We were happy to bring it to you, even though it does look like other indicators. Go test it yourself. I think you're going to be pretty impressed. And we also hope you're impressed with the channel. Like and subscribe. It is all things finance. We have the Trading Psychology podcast every other Monday-ish. We have the Indicator Profile series every other Wednesday-ish. The 10-Minute Contrarian Investing podcast every Saturday for sure. And a gigantic blog database that has so much great information in it over at NoNonsenseForex.com. Don't miss a thing. We don't stop. Go get it.